So I think of Unistoten, which is a nation in the northwest of Turtle Island. Decidedly not Canada. I wouldn't even say they're in so-called Canada because they legally proved in a 1996, I think, court case they never signed anything over, and they have never ceded their territory. So the Unistoten Nation, like every indigenous nation in Canada, was colonized, and people were displaced off the land. And then probably about maybe 20 years ago now, Frida Hewson, a woman of the Unistoten Nation, a mum living in the town, in the colonial town nearby, made a Facebook post saying, "Give this post one like, and I'm taking our land back." And then 5 minutes later, you see liked by Frida Hewson, and then a comment by Frida Hewson, "Okay, that'll do." And Frida created the Unistoten blockade and started blocking all these giant global oil and gas companies from digging up the Wedzin River and started calling for allies. And I went to Unistoten when I was about 19 for the first time. So, gosh, however long ago that is, 16 years ago. Um, and I was told, thanks for showing up, thanks for chopping wood and, being a unskilled laborer, go figure out where you're from and then come back. And I did. And years later, going back over the years, I've gone back several times, having gotten stuck into my roots in Scotland and having learnt a bit of Gaelic and learnt some songs and practices and protocol also, I think is a huge